Olá, grandiosos amigos, espero que estejam todos muito bem. Bom, continuando aqui, mais um episódio de Blake.
Morning, P.O. How about a pet peeve to start the weekend? Or will it be a positive? Tina Banks has the answer.
P.O. Positive or pet peeve?
Jack, I've had this pet peeve for years. We've got a beautiful lake and a nice boulevard, but why don't we have one of those coin-operated binoculars?
I like the idea, Tina. Let's take a closer look at today's weather now.
E hoje temos ainda mais entregas para fazer do que o habitual, né? O que eu acho que começa a tornar-se uma rotina, né? Ou seja, cada vez eu ter mais. Isto implica que os episódios vão ser bem maiores. É um bocado chato, porque para lá da meia hora eu acho que fica demasiado. Mas pronto, vamos ver como é que corre hoje. Espera aí, não é ali? Ah, ok, é um package. My bad, my bad.
All right, I'll leave it on the doorstep.
Ok, parece que ninguém atendeu desta vez. Tudo bem. Então vamos aproveitar e tirar outra fotozinha. Yeah. Esta não foi muito bonita, mas ok, passa. Tá, eu vou àquelas aqui da direita primeiro. Oh, shit. Temos duas cartas, um pacote e uma outra coisa. Uma caixa ou assim. Temos a nossa casinha, muito bonita. Mano, ter uma casa neste sítio, tipo, ou numa vila assim, deve ser incrível. É fantástico.
Nope, no answer.
Uau, hoje ninguém atende. Hoje ninguém atendeu porque o resto é tudo cartas. Tá, temos uma família minimalistas, pelo que eu estou a perceber, né? Está a dizer para eu retornar para o posto? Eu tenho cartas para entregar.
Hey, Lori. Did you watch The Love Bug?
Hey, Miss W. Yes, I did, and I guess I liked it.
You don't have to hide it from me, Lori. You can say you loved it.
I guess it wasn't bad. It was really fun, actually.
See? Ancient isn't all bad. You still ready for Sunday?
I have never been more ready. It's going to be rad.
Can't wait.
Me neither. See you then.
Ah, ok, ela deu-me isto de volta porque eu já... porque ela já viu, né? Yeah. Mano, as cartas são bem longe umas das outras, é esse o problema. Porque eu ia tentar fazer isto rápido, mas não vai dar. As cartas estão muito longe umas das outras.
Hi, Robert. Here's the mail.
Thanks, Meredith. And, sorry for leaving all of a sudden yesterday.
No problem. Leaking roofs don't fix themselves.
Well, it was just... I needed some space. I think I've gotten a bit too used to being on my own.
Was I such bad company?
No, not at all. I really enjoyed it. I just don't want you to feel weird about it. I was the weirdo.
There's nothing wrong with a little weirdness.
I just wanted you to know that. Anyways, let's see what's in the mail. The dentist appointment. Wait, why am I sharing that with you?
Maybe you need a shrink appointment to answer that.
Yes, but for now, I'll stick to my wood chopping therapy. And not getting new annoying envelopes also helps. This gives me a bit more peace of mind to work on my wild card plan.
Wild card plan?
Wild card plan. Yes. Also, highly confidential.
Oh, come on. I won't tell a soul.
Yeah, but no. Maybe later. It's still work in progress.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Thanks.
Tentei sacar a informação, mas não deu. Tipo, eu sei que às vezes estou a escolher as opções que demoram mais e tudo. Mas eu estou a tentar jogar o jogo tipo da melhor forma possível, tipo como se fosse eu que estivesse lá. E principalmente para ela é nova nesta vila, então eu acho que é bom tentar falar o máximo possível. E hoje é um daqueles dias em que vamos ter que dar a volta inteira ao lago. Eu não vou espreitar, mas será que para ali tem uma casa? Está bem escondida. Mas já, suponho que tenha, né? Aqui à direita também deve ter uma. Isto é um motel. Interessante. Às vezes eu acho que também está um pouco simples demais. Por exemplo, este pilar da ponte. Por exemplo, eu acho que está muito sem vida. Eu acho que podia ter mais cor ou um pouco mais de detalhe. Eu sei que o jogo é minimalista. Eu nem lhe chamaria stylized. Eu acho que é mesmo
I remember
minimalista.
Dad telling me, Meredith, the picnic area is for the older kids. Hello there.
Hey, how are you?
I may have mail for you.
Is it addressed to Mickey or June? Or both?
To both. Here you go.
Oh, sweet brother Damien, savior in the hour of darkness.
Never mind him. He's a bit stressed out. We were a bit low on paper. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Meredith. Nice to meet you too.
Woo!
Toilet paper?
Probably a bit of cash and some roll-in paper.
Ah, that kind of paper. No harm in that.
Amen, sister. Thanks for the delivery.
You're welcome. So, are you guys on vacation?
Sort of. Although I guess you need a job for a vacation.
Joan, can you get in here, please? Now?
Oh, that's my cue. It was nice meeting you, sweet Meredith.
Can you, not tell the authorities your whole life story?
Ok, mas espera aí. Ela sabia o meu nome, mas porquê? Porque eu acho que não lhe disse. Não sei como é que eles sabem. Mas ok. Talvez eu não tenha percebido e durante a conversa ela tenha referido o nome. Maybe. Algo que nunca vamos saber.
Oops, left the package in the truck.
Ah, porra. Ah, ok. Já, nós vimos aqui agora entregar o The Love Bug. Vamos entregá-lo. Que a outra menina já o viu.
Hi, Angie.
Oh, hey.
So, hey, I dropped off and picked up those movies.
Right.
She seemed positive. I think this might actually work.
Well, it better.
You sound cynical.
I'm sorry, it's just that business is slow and, well, I don't really want to talk about it. Could you just pick up the 2 new movies and deliver them, please?
Jaws and The Dirty Dozen. Best not to mix these 2 up.
Great, thanks. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Oh, ok. Ela não estava para muita conversa, realmente. Não sei o que é que se passou. Não sei. E afinal ainda não falta só uma carta. Afinal agora vamos ter que entregar isto a mais alguém. Oh shit. Acho que este foi o nosso primeiro impacto assim tão violento. Mas ok, acho que não. Acho que não é nada de grave, tipo. Tá, eu agora estou meio desconcentrado. Mas acho que não é nada de grave em acertar nos postes e acertar nos carros.
Oops, left the package in the truck. Mr. Mackey, I've got this movie box for you.
Leave it on the porch of the cabin, could ya?
I need to know if you prefer a war movie or a shark movie.
Huh? Movies? Just pick something. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Mano, o gajo é pescador, então ele deve gostar do Jaws, né? Do Steven Spielberg. Eu acho que sim. Mas ele também deve gostar de guerra, né? Mas vai este.
All right, Jaws it is. Have a nice day.
Vai este. Eu acho que este é a melhor escolha.
Walking in your garden, knowing what you're dreaming of, past the copper statues of everyone you ever loved. Lower down the bridge and left me. Never get to know me from within. Will you?
Tá, eu tirei. Era suposto só tirar uma foto, mas tirei mais do que isso. Yeah. As últimas duas não são das melhores, mas enfim.
Though you wear
Hey, Em, it's me, Kay. Wow, I just, instantly dialed your parents' number. Superpowers! Probably just muscle memory or something like that, right? Or maybe it's like that thing where you smell something and it instantly triggers this mega old memory you didn't even know you had. Know what I mean? Oh man, I had that once when Barry bought me lilacs, and the smell instantly mentally teleported me to when I was 6 years old and fell out of a tree. And I ended up with all this lilac-smelling tree gunk all over my face. You remember that, right? What if it's like that with old phone numbers? You go, must dial M, and then your brain just triggers your fingers to dial? Man. Anyway, I didn't call about that, obviously. I was thinking of maybe taking a stroll around the lake this Sunday, clear my head, and then Maureen suggested maybe you'd like to tag along. Not that I'm asking because of Maureen, of course. Just thought it might be fun to check out the old hangouts and the lake sites and all. If you do want to join, I'll be at the watchtower overlooking the lake at 11 a.m. Sunday. I'll probably hang around a bit, so I'll see you when I see you. Sunday morning watchtower. Be there or be square.
The Countess and the Carpenter. Chapter 3. Come in, were the most regretted words Cecilia had uttered in a long time. They were instantly followed up by, "Get out!" when she saw the surprised face of the carpenter's apprentice, instead of her niece, Anna. Apparently, her hosts wasted no time in addressing the problem of a malfunctioning bathroom faucet.
Eu estou a aceitar quase tudo, quase todos os encontros, quase todas as saídas a que as pessoas estão a convidar. E eu acho que isso pode causar alguns problemas, mas pronto, para já eu vou aceitando. Isto é uma espécie de diário, né?
Hey, Em, up here.
Hiya! Should I just come up?
Come on up. You just have to watch your step on the third ledge. Should be good.
I completely got what you just said, and I'm coming up. Hi there. Good to see you.
So glad you made it. Isn't it nice up here?
Tá, desta vez eu acho que vou dizer, isto traz memórias, não traz? Eu acho que é um bom momento agora para puxar aquele assunto mais profundo.
Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Any memory in particular you're thinking of?
Those times we took some pie up from the diner after school and sat here talking about whatever we felt like.
Oh, yeah. How about that afternoon I snuck in some beers from Uncle Stan? And they were really disgusting, and you puked all over the rail. In fact, wasn't it kind of where you're standing right now? Oh my gosh, it totally was.
Hold up. I seem to remember it was closer to where you were standing. Like exactly where your hands are now.
Oh! I'm glad you're back. I kind of missed having you around.
I feel the same way.
So, what's life been like for you since you left? Positives? Negatives?
You know, I went to university, got a job. And maybe now it's time for something different.
Is it now? Providence Oak's different enough for you?
Well, maybe it is, and maybe it isn't.
Ooh, that sounds juicy. Is this about something or someone?
I'm glad we can have these adult conversations now.
Ooh, there she goes with the crazy eyes. M still stands for mind your own beeswax, I see. All right, I'm backing off.
What about you? How have you been? I mean, really?
Really? It's been great, and it's been tough. You know, I guess it's like that for everyone. I mean, I wanted to go to art school, yes, but turns out I wasn't good enough, or at least that's what they told me when I applied. So I decided to stay and do my own thing. Make music, perform and stuff, you know. I picked up some shifts at the diner, Barry and I reconnected, we got married, and then Max came along. You haven't met him yet, have you? He turns 13 in a few months. Time flies. Anyway, having Max gave things a different rhythm, but I still continued with my music. Even managed to get a bit of a buzz going in Portland. Lined up a few interesting gigs. Tough to balance, but fun.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah, just like that, Uncle Stan got sick. Hit him and Aunt Mo like a ton of bricks. It was crushing. There I was, just about to get somewhere with my music, but I just couldn't let them down. So I stayed. Helped out nursing Uncle Stan, picked up his shifts at the diner.
I can't imagine what it must have been like to make that choice.
I see where you're going, but honestly, I count myself lucky in a way. It gave me time to assess.
Where was Barry in all this?
Barry was actually really great. We divided tasks back at the house, and he took care of Uncle Stan when he could. No questions asked. He was just there.
Sounds like you really stepped up.
Well, in hindsight, it was a lot. In the moment, though, you don't stop to think. You just do it.
And what now?
Well, Mo has offered a couple of times to put my name above the door at the diner. Up until now, it felt like too much. Too soon. Too definitive. But I don't know. Maybe if she asks again, I'll think about it. The way things ended up, it may not have been part of my master plan. But I got to spend some of the most precious moments of my life with the most precious people I know. Got to say goodbye to Uncle Stan and be there for Mo. He basically raised me. I'm grateful I got to do that for them. And I built a family of my own, right here in good old P.O. And one day, those kids will hurl all over this rail, just like we did. So yeah, it's been tough. But looking back, I wouldn't trade any of it for the world.
That's so great, Kay. I'm glad at least one of us grew up to be a well-rounded individual. Is there a manual I can borrow?
Well, after you left, I had to raise myself, didn't I? So, ready to descend to the world below?
Nah, I think I'll stick around. Enjoy the view some more.
The view from the top of the ivory tower. Be careful not to get too used to it, young lady.
Kay? Thanks for the invite. I'm glad I came by. Just try to cut down the word count on the answering machine next time, would you?
Oh, you better buy yourself some new tapes for your machine, Weiss. Just kidding. You know how I get when I get nervous. Thanks for joining, Em. This was good.
Hello?
You're speaking to Monster Deal Central. How may I help you?
Hey, Steve. You're in a good mood?
Meredith, please tell me to calm down. We are so close to a deal. Added 87 in shops all across America. Monster Deal.
Oh, wow. That is so awesome. Tell me more.
Okay. I met up with this big retailer, right? They read our great pitch. They loved it, and they want to buy 250,000 copies of Added 87. 250,000. Multiply that by like $35.
What? That's millions of dollars of revenue.
Millions, and it's just the start. Listen, I've got the contract right here. I'm sending over a copy. You should have it tomorrow. Please, check, double check it right away. I want your blessings before I sign on the dotted line, okay?
Gotcha, Steve. Don't worry about it.
Awesome. I'll be in touch again Tuesday evening. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
It's official. I love horror movies.
A Nightmare on Elm Street is radical. It was amazing! Thank you for watching with me, Miss W.
You weren't scared at all?
Nope, told you. Man, I wish my parents would let me watch these movies. I can't wait until I move out.
Move out? Aren't you 15 years old or something?
Almost 16, and yeah, don't get me wrong, I love tinkering and I love working in my father's shop, but it's just so boring sometimes. I want to see more of the world. I want to meet more people. I'm sure you've noticed, but there's not many teenagers here in Providence Oaks, and I'm homeschooled, so I don't have many friends to hang out with either.
And your parents don't let you watch horror movies?
Exactly. It's so frustrating. They want me to work in my dad's shop once I'm done with school. And I'm just not sure if I want that, you know? And you left when you were younger, so I figured maybe you had some advice for me?
Oh, well, maybe. I think... You should really give school a chance. There are quite a few universities that will let you tinker on things way bigger than just cars.
That sounds amazing. But a homeschooler like me?
Sure they would. And you know what? I'll help you once the time comes to apply. But you'd still have to study really hard.
I can do that. Thank you so much, Meredith. For talking to me and stuff.
You're very welcome, Lori. I had a lot of fun tonight.
Me too. I should get home soon. Later, Meredith.
Later. Oh, Steve's parcel. And another note from Tess. Hey, Em, here are Steve's contracts. I bet you're in the mood for some light reading. And now without sarcasm, really. I must admit the energy here is contagious. Is Adit actually going to take off? See you soon. Tess.
Good morning, Miss Weiss.
Good morning, sir. I didn't see you there.
The name's Walter Morgan. I'm with the Postal Service. I left you a message on your answering machine earlier this week.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Miss Weiss, if you could follow me into the office. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Oh, caramba. Acho que deu merda.
Are you familiar with the Postal Service policies?
To be honest, no.
It says in Chapter 11, Section 3, first paragraph, and I'll paraphrase, it is forbidden to use Postal Service property for personal gain.
Oh, okay, sounds reasonable.
Miss Weiss, I'm aware that you've only just begun working here, but I trust that you do not take the responsibilities of a postal worker lightly.
No, of course. I mean, yes, sir.
The Postal Service puts its employees under the highest level of scrutiny. I advise you to answer the following 3 questions truthfully. A yes or no will suffice. Do you know Frank Coleman?
Well, Frank Coleman. Eu não me estou a lembrar, então. Sendo verdadeiro, não.
Nope.
Frank Coleman told me he personally gave you a job introduction, and that you see and talk to him almost every other day.
Fuck. Fiz merda. Fuck. Admito. Caralho, mano. Frank Coleman. Quem é o Frank Coleman? Fuck.
I'm still drawing blanks.
Have you ever given him envelopes or received envelopes from him that weren't postmarked?
No?
Are you aware that Frank Coleman wagers bets on baseball games?
No.
No.
That will be all. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're welcome.
Aí o Frank Coleman era o nosso amigo aqui do Post Office, não é? Pô, que eu acho que lhe estraguei a vida. Bom, mais correio para fazer, mas ficará para o próximo dia. Espero que tenham gostado. Eu acho sempre que o próximo episódio vai ser mais curto, mas acaba por ser mais longo. Enfim, vemos no próximo episódio. Espero que tenham gostado e até lá. Um abraço.